Hello, Daniel here. Just want to talk to you about the false idea of trying to create your own magnesium oil. Magnesium oil is a base product when it's in a pure state, not in these industrial versions of it, which is like 95% of the market. But when it's in its pure state, the water is sent down to the Zechstein, for example, in the real stuff, not the fake stuff that's called Zechstein, but the stuff that has the actual Zechstein trademark, Zechstein Inside trademark, coming from Vindam in Holland. If it doesn't have that trademark, it's not real, because Zechstein can't be controlled legally, and you can import anything you want from Asia, stick a self-certified seal on it, genuine Zechstein, authentic, true, whatever you want, and don't name the city, and just have a little site that you set up for that. I mean, there's so much marketing crap going on in America. I mean, have you seen all the imports? All the imports that we buy, they're not imports. They're all from America. They just look like they're imported. All these Italian-looking and French-looking cheeses. And, I mean, we're getting in trouble. It's totally deceptive. So we have to be careful. Some of them are real, but you have to read, And so be careful with deceptive marketing. And so trying to make these things from scratch doesn't work, because the base product is the water it's the brine that's extracted from the ground from touching this bischofite, this soft stone that naturally dissolves without chemicals into the water, and then this is pulled back up to the surface and put in bottles. So if you don't have this base surface, this base substance, then after you have to transform it, refine it, and chemically treat it in order to get it to a different state. Now, especially if it's impure, which most of them are. But if you have even the pure stuff, you have to heat to 320 degrees and send through a machine that turns it into flakes and all this stuff. So this creates hydrochloric acid, and this makes it totally less assimilatable in the body, like in the kidney system. It's like caustic. So taken internally, bad idea. So for all you people who take Natural Calm or these type of internal magnesium, like little powders and things like that, use the right stuff. Use the magnesium oil from the highest quality possible in place of those powders, because you're getting bad molecular magnesium, and you need to get something that's much stronger. When you start messing with magnesium, you take away all its chelative properties, and that's one of its major functions in the body. It chelates. It chelates and pulls things out of the body, toxins from the cramps, acid residues, endocrine disruptors, etc. So if you disarm magnesium, which is what these are, then you just get like a base magnesium deficiency coverage a little bit, but you miss all the other functions of the full spectrum of what magnesium can do for you. So be careful with that. And whenever so don't use the flakes. If you use the flakes for baths, okay, that's fine, just because bath water is so polluted. But as far as your magnesium treatment and how you're trying to get that into you, only magnesium oil of high quality from Vindam with the logo Zechstein Inside trademark on it, and that's how you're going to bring your magnesium in. The bath will be just like a subtle light detox of the skin, and you push some things out and things like that, like Epsom salts. Okay, but that's not the way you bring it in. You're sweating all that at that point anyway, so that's coming the other direction. Bringing it in needs to be what you need to be doing, and not through the flakes, and not through making your own magnesium oil from the flakes and using this high hydrochloric acid version of magnesium oil, which is already molecularly solvent treated and extracted using chemical treatments to separate potassium, heavy metals, all this stuff that they've done to it, because they don't have the pure source. It's like gold. The difficulty in gold is you got to find it. But once you find it, you're all good, right? So it's the same thing. If you can't find it, you can recreate stuff. So that's what they're doing with a lot of this magnesium. They can't find it in its pure state, so they have to separate contaminants and all this stuff, and then make this sterile product, and then they can add water back in, and here we are. We have magnesium oil. So you're doing something which is like, and you're saving what, $20 a year? To heal the biggest deficiency of modern times. I think it's ridiculous. Spend the $50 for the 2 bottles and do it right. You could do that once a year, $50 a year, but you're doing it right. You're doing it with the right molecular quality, without chemical treatment, no refinement, not in secondary state, hydrochloric acid producing state flakes, but the oil itself coming from Vindam. So now you have the information. Come check us out. We sell that. Yes, that doesn't mean that the facts I'm saying aren't true, and that the wisdom you hear here about glass bottles, non-refinement, and all these things don't need to be heard, even from someone selling a product. There's nothing wrong with selling products. It's all about helping people to understand the difference between what they're getting and to help them find health. I'm also a naturopath, so that's my goal, help people find health in a natural way. So come check us out at theheartoftradition.com. Thanks.